Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Sekou Kene. Today is Tuesday, June 20th, 2023. I want to welcome each and every one of you to SKTV today. I know we are starting a little late today due to some unforeseen circumstances. But yes, indeed, we are here. It's better late than never. We want to welcome all of you. Please go ahead and share the show. Today we are discussing the presidential election. We are not discussing any particular party. We are discussing all three major political parties. Speaking of the CDC, the CPP, and the UP, which of the three major political parties will make it to the second round or runoff? So I want to encourage each and every one of you to go ahead and share the show. Let me see here. Because Lola, we need some editing here. Yes, please go ahead and share the show. It's very, 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 very important. Very, very important. So we are waiting to get connected with the radio. Melbourne is at the radio station. Oh. We're trying to fix this thing here. No. Oh, I'm trying to fix this thing here, but it's not. Oh, okay. I think I need to fix the other one too. So, folks, please share the show if you haven't done it. So please go ahead and share the show. I'm trying to fix something real quick. Yeah, let me take this time to recognize a few people because sometimes I want to recognize everybody, but it's tough for me. Yeah, so we have Yen Bobby Bad Boy, Big Boy, Bobby Big Boy Yang, and Felicia Johnson, Varian, Maoma Meata, and Balayan. A lot of people here already. Mod is asking where's DNB. I'm not sure where's DNB Mod. Richard Miller, Steve H. Krumah, Zuli Whistler, Abraham passed away, and Kamo Fufana, Seku Omar Talawali, Kai Jabo. Yeah, so the radio is joining us right now. Prince, welcome. Victoria Blaman Cooper, welcome. Our brother Harris Tucker, welcome. Welcome to SKTV. And I want to say welcome to Elijah Frank. Afri, welcome. Genevieve Brown, welcome. Emmanuel, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Melbourne is already here. So we have a lot to talk about today, but what we want to actually pay attention to is which of the three major parties you think will make it to the runoff? Because this thing is getting serious. Melbourne, how
Yeah,
are you? How are you, sir?
thank you. Seku, I'm doing great. Thank God. I'm doing okay, at least. And
Okay.
I'm seeing you like someone who are like trying to, yes, trying to battle all the, you battle with job, you battle with this, you battle with that.
A lot going on, my man.
I know,
Yeah, but
I
I
know.
mean, it's okay. So yesterday, a lot of people were concerned with all the threats and attack and insulting that were coming on my way. Some people were concerned about that. Some people were concerned about, you know, how I'm really coping with all these challenges. And some people were thinking that okay, with those all the attack and disrespect insult that is coming from the UP partisan because of the news we broke yesterday. Um, some people thought, maybe we will not even have the courage to continue, talking about um, Joseph Nima Bwaka in the UP or the politic. And what I told everybody is that we are well cooked, we are seasoned, we've been around for a minute, we know exactly what's going on, and we know when certain information is unveiled, I know how people react to it. We experienced this with the CDC people. There's nothing they didn't do. Yeah, they did everything pretty much. They tried everything. There's no amount of threat that we did not receive. But
Hmm.
that's Liberia. It is what it is. I don't know. I don't know whether you pay attention to most of those major platforms or you hear anybody that is popular in Liberia or anywhere else. On their own podcast, the insult they can receive there is more than the praises because you know what? The good people can just go and watch and listen. Majority of them they don't write. Majority of the good people they can write, they don't write nonsense. They will write, good things. But people who are agitated, people who are aggravated, people who are angry, people who are frustrated, they don't can be writing insult and
And and
disrespect.
and and, and sometimes I wonder also which type of change do they kind of people what kind of change they really want because if you don't want your candidate to be talked about or maybe if you don't want your candidate to come to the spotlight maybe for journalists to critique your candidate then I don't know which type of change are you talking about so that means you act- actually say last night or in fact myself I've been receiving a couple of text messages and so, but I have everything in my phone.
Yeah,
Myself, me, I can tell people, yeah.
you see me,
Some
Sean.
of us, yeah, I'll even send you some, right? So, but we'll not deter about that because we know that Liberia is all we have. We got to disagree to agree. Some of us will come here, we tell them that after all, Liberia come first. Even the people that you want to kill yourself for today, like even that you want to be threatening other people for today, tomorrow when they even get into power, they will not know you. We all pray for better Liberia. That's all we all pray for. So you're not gonna be attacking people. You're not gonna be insulting people just because of maybe the person talk about maybe your uh, your candidate. I see the kind of attacks coming on us, or maybe especially on the SKTV platform. I think is not good, especially from all of them. We don't know which party they come from, but actually that's
They
not a
come
good
from
thing to
UP.
do.
Don't be scared. Don't say who party they come
Mm.
from. They come from the Unity Party. The Unity Party people get and I didn't want to get angry and say because we talk about Joseph Barker involvement, in the war of being he being the funding chairman of the one of the rebel group that killed a lot of people in Liberia. All the rebel group kill people. So once you are associated with one of them, especially being a leader, a funding leader, then it means that you have blood on your hand. So, in other news, we have we were informed that Joseph Boakai was flown out of the country yesterday. The destination and for which the reason why he went to where he went is yet to be determined. We are still, digging deeper. We don't just come and talk. Any information we gave you, ah, so, yeah, I'm looking at somebody here watching me and then telling me whether I'm normal. I'm not normal. Then when you are here, then I don't know. If you are okay. But Steve, welcome, my brother. So Steve, whenever you're ready, let us know, and we will bring you on. Because I
And
know.
and I know that Steve going to join us later on because of the yeah. But go ahead when you finish, then we'll get to the breaking news, all the happening here in
Yeah, yeah,
Liberia
yeah.
on
So, yeah.
today.
So before we get to the actual conversation, let us know what's going on in Liberia. Because
All right.
we have news there too. But I want you to give us, tell us what's going on in Liberia right now.
All right, thank you, Seku, and thank to all our viewers. For those of you who view us as far as uh, uh, Europe and the rest of the world, let me say good evening to all of you. And for those of you who also listen to us via the radio here in Liberia from Nimba County, let me say good evening to all of you there. Thank to the Truth FM family there in Nimba. Yes, today, but today is a really busy day today, Central Monrovia, with Councillor Gloria Moses Scott and three others were charged with murder, even though on tomorrow the police said they're going to give us their own final report or press conference on tomorrow. So yes, on today, at the NMP headquarters today was very busy, Seku, and that of the rest of the team, the murder case between the councillor and that of the government is still going forward, and according to the police, they are finally come up with all their evidence and everything, and they're going to charge the former justice minister and be able to send her, or the former chief justice rather, and send her to court hopefully maybe anytime this week after all their findings and everything. So far these are happening now in Liberia. Politics, yeah, we were with CPP, but at the party quarter where there are a lot of endorsement were ongoing today because of the global model score issue. So there are a lot of attention being given to this model case and so on, but other political activities also ongoing. There are people who are also endorsing the CPP, and we saw a lot of people on today endorsing the CPP, and the program is still ongoing. The program is still ongoing. So far, one of the best news or the biggest news today is Councillor Gloria Moses Scott and three others charged with murder. So far in Liberia, Seku and the team, these are the basic news for now in Liberia. And the Liberia National Police said on tomorrow, the Ministry of Information, they will be coming out tomorrow with their press conference. So we are waiting for the press conference on tomorrow at the Ministry of Information. Thank you, Seku, and the rest of the team.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mabon, for that info. And I want to say thank you to everybody. Amara is saying that how do I send money to SKTV from the UK? You have our WhatsApp number on the page, but the number that we have here, you can call any of the number you will get to us. I believe you have Western Union or MoneyGram. If you have any of those, where you are, you can send us money there. Whether it's real, you can send more money from any of those ones. All you need, just let us know. Contact us. It can be sent to me. It can be sent to Steve. It doesn't matter if it's in Liberia. It can also be sent to Mabon. Like we said before, anybody want to contribute to SKTV, you are more than welcome to do that. And it doesn't matter whether it's cash, whether it's materials. So if it's material you're in Liberia there, just let us know. Melbourne will pick it up. If it's cash, you can send it to me. You can send it to Steve. If you're in Liberia too, you can send it to Melbourne. So it's very easy. But yes, given what is going on right now, I was listening to a platform yesterday. There was an argument between the CDC and the UP people, both accusing each other that the CPP, that the CDC might not make it. Hey, my brother and my son, Kimvi, sorry, welcome to SKTV. That's the king of Newark, King of Newark, New Jersey. Kimvi, welcome. So yes, they were accusing each other, worrying about the other person will not make it to the second round. But then from that conversation, Mabel, CPP was not even mentioned, making it to look like CPP is already in the first round. In the second round. But then CDC pressing now and the CPP fighting. CDC and the Unity Party fighting. Somebody say UP is done. Nobody cared about UP. But the matter of fact, UP will not even make it to the second round. The UP person is saying that the country is resolved. The people are resolved. They care less about the CDC. CDC is over. It's done. CDC will not make it to the second round. So that means CDC and UP now fighting to make it to the second round. CPP already gone.
According to the person.
According to the argument, it was on public media.
Okay.
So the point here I'm trying to make is that we have seen a lot. We saw CPP program in Ghana. A lot of people were shocked to see the number of people that turn out. CPP programs in Grand Basso, that was expected as a lot of people came out. But Mr. Kumi's trip to the southeast in Grand Cru, in Riverside, those were eye-openers for many people. And then the program just held in Bon County. That was another eye-opener. Now, I saw something from the Vice Standard Bearer's page, Councillor Charles, Councillor Bronsky, Charlie Bronsky. The picture was one thing, but some of the things she said, that one of the national groups of women, they have over 20,000 membership throughout the 15 counties.
Wow.
In having conversation with her, and people trooping to the CPP headquarters to re-register themselves or to re-align themselves with the Liberty Party. And the number of people, even myself here, some people call me from a lot of different countries that they were thinking about running as independents in some districts. And they are making headways. They think they're going to win. But they call me and say, oh, Sekou, we don't know if you can talk to Mr. Komis or Musa. So the area we can go, There are a lot of people in those areas, they don't even know about the CPP. I mean, they don't know about Mr. Commish. Talking about way in the jungle, some of the area then like Planet Kakingo. So, but we have been making a lot of things there. We've been, giving them medication, we've been giving them money, we've been giving them food. So we're going to win. But the fact that the CPP looks like CPP going to win this thing, we want to align with CPP. Can you imagine? I told them, say, well, I can give you the phone number, but I'm not the one who can be with you. I said, I wish I have that leverage. I wish
Seriously,
I have that power to actually bring anybody on, or to recruit people for the CPP. I don't have
because
that
there are a
power.
lot of people to also on my basketball. I'm not CPP person. We just on the radio.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of them, even Baby Man United. Oh, we all of those grouping, they all want our back. But actually, man, yeah, go ahead, Chief.
Yeah. So giving all of that and giving what we know now, that Joseph Nima Boaka is the only country that he won in 2017 in the runoff was Lofa County. Now Lofa County is in play. So if you don't be careful, Unity Party may not even win Lofa County. If you don't be careful. Because why? CDC is doing tremendously well in that place, especially in the Foya district, where Thomas Fala and the CDC are investing.
Mm-hmm.
The election between Galapa Kotima and Councilor Jala, the reason why Councilor Jala won that election was because the vote in Foya district, where Joseph Boaga is from, was contended. It was a big, big, big fight. And if somebody can challenge you in your backyard, that means they can beat you anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So the Kolau, the Masambolau, the Vahu area, there where Councilor Jala, got most of the, the vote. Now, Dr. Clarence Monuba, he's from that area. That is the Bani settlement. That's the Bani area. So even some Kisi people, they have problem with Joseph Nimabwaga's leadership. Because some of them are saying the CDC, Thomas Faladenda, in fact, let me say this thing, it may sound, tribalistic, but I will say it. Some people call me Mebon from this player, or from Foya.
Foya.
Yeah. From Foya, I said, oh, Seku, we've been watching your show, and you just have to slow down on the papier. But we can tell you, this about guy is losing support among us here. These are Kisi people that call me. He said, just imagine, the old boy that just came, and they just got to power not too long ago. They are making development in our area. I said, who boys? He said, the CDC boys. I said, what do you mean? He said, Thomas Fala. And the person told me, do you know that Thomas Fala, that our son, I can see man, but you know that he's from Nongowa? I said, what do you mean? He said, from Nongowa, Guinea, by the Australian border. He said, but the fact that the man is a Kisi, the man take this place as his home, we embrace him, and the man is bringing development to our town. I was like, I said, I don't understand. Because when I hear the name Nongowa, I'm like, where? Because I know there's no Nongowa in Liberia. But he said, man, even though the man from Nongowa, but the man is our son, is doing good. I said, okay. So that is to tell you the people are embracing Thomas Fala and the CDC,
Indeed.
saying that Boakai spent 47 years in government. He didn't bring that much of development in their own town, in their town, where he's from. So it seems like the fight for the presidency is way beyond people's imagination. You know, we have said on this show over and again that we don't think Joseph Boakai will be on the ballot. We don't think that Joseph Boakai will run. We give several reasons, including his health. People say, you know, we were wishing for his death, and God forbid. We said Joseph Boakai will be alive, but he might not run. And we still maintain that. The registration is going on right now. The candidate registration is ongoing as we speak. So, and we learned the woman left yesterday. To where? I don't know. For what? I don't know. We are staying.
So I say in Ghana, our young about Ghana. So I don't know how true it is, but that's the information that we're getting, that
That's what I'm
we
telling
travel
you.
to Ghana.
Many people can leave from Liberia to Ghana before they can come to America.
Mhm.
Many people can leave from that place to go to Kenya sometime before they come here.
Mhm.
Most of the time, it depends on the flight they're on. Some of the flight they can make transit in Ghana. Most of the flight will transit in Ghana. Some will travel in Togo. Some will transit in Mali before coming to the United States, or before going to Europe, or before going anywhere. It's hard to see a flight that will pick up from Montserrat, from Monrovia directly to any the end of the Western world. So, Melbourne, I don't know how the election is going to go, but for what I can see, it seems like the fight for the second round is between the Unity Party and the CDC. I think the CPP is on her way to the second round. And if, let me add this, if what we are predicting, if that happened to be the truth or happened to be the fact, because our prediction is Joseph Boakai might not run. And you know, if Joseph Boakai is not on the ballot,
Mhm.
and it's only Jeremiah Kuhn on the ballot, it means that it becomes a binary choice between Alexander Cummings and George Weah. I know some people from other parties may feel, you know, like bad, because we are not trying to discount the strength or the power of other parties, but it is clear that we have three major political parties, and the three major players, Joseph Nima Boakai, Alexander Cummings, and George Weah. And if Joseph Nima Boakai is out of the picture, if he's not going to run, or if he's not on the ballot, I know when I mentioned this, the UP people who life depend on Joseph Nima Boakai, whose political life depend on Joseph Nima Boakai, they want to die right now when I say that Joseph Boakai may not even run, because some of them want to ride on Joseph Boakai's back to win something, like many CDC did with George Weah. But assuming that our prediction is right, it means the election will be between George Weah and Cummings. And given what we know, after George Weah displayed a total failure, you know, after George Weah showed that he is incompetent, that he's inept, that he lacks administration, he lacks any idea of running a government. You can tell since McGill was removed from his position, the Korea government is just confused with no sense of direction. You can accuse McGill of being corrupt, and I personally have problem with McGill associating with all those ex-combatants, calling them generals, those ex-rebels. And I'm concerned about some allegations against McGill and those people then who were associated with some of those mysterious death people. But you can give it to McGill. McGill was one of the smartest person in the whole CDC when it comes to politics. Since then, George Weah, they're all confused. They don't even know what to do. Samuel Toa and Eugene Nangwe, they only know how to eat money. Hold on.
So
Okay.
we have about 2 more minutes to go, or maybe a minute for the news bulletin. And after the news bulletin, we're going to join you, or maybe if you want to be part of the 15 minutes of news, then no Wahara. But
No,
if not, so
it looks like the news bulletin will be a little bit juicy today because we have a lot of local things going on locally. We have a lot of things going on locally. So what we'll do, myself will take a break. I'll drink some coffee. I'll drink some
at least you go for a break. Let me
I'll
see.
drink some coffee in a while. We listen to the local news, and then after the local news, they will come back here and talk about the national politics.
Indeed. So, Madam,
I think we also have some information that I wanted to share, but
okay.
Maybe we'll do it after the news.
After the news bulletin, at least you can bring that up so that our people can hear all of these things. But I just like that fair analysis. And if I were going to go into that, I don't know how you really derive. It's like, in fact, you are speaking like, because from when you speak, it's like you are really looking at what's happening right now on ground, especially when it comes to the politics, especially from the former ruling Unity Party coming back, where want to claim power and so on. So I think based on that, that's a very, very fair analysis. But when we come back, I'm going to give you my own take on that and tell you as to what's happening, what's going on, especially when it comes to that. Because most of all now is the only hope that I think the United Party have, and they may not even get maybe to tier of Maserado. So that's another case. But after the news bulletin, then we'll go more into that. So please allow us to go for our 50 minutes of news.
Okay. Let's go to the news while we're trying to do some coffee here. And we'll be right back, folks. We have some information to share with you. You know, when I say I got information, it's real. Yeah, we got information to share with you, and then we'll be coming back shortly.
Seventeen years ago, a news center was birthed, charged to collect balanced, credible, and accurate news and information. A task tested and proven to be a world-class example of news presentation where truths are told. We lead by example and others follow. RCR News, the premier source of accurate news. Bulletin is up next.
Good evening. RCR News Bulletin is read by the Augustine Saab. In headlines, the Liberia National Police charged 3 persons for murder, criminal facilitation, and giving false information to law enforcement officers. The vice standard bearer of the cooperating political parties, Charlie Bronskin, alarms over the proliferation of harmful drugs across the country. The Habeas College in Lower Miami County poised to get a university status and a new name. And off the home front, the U.S. State Department has called for an orderly and responsible drawdown of the UN peacekeeping mission in Mali, known as MINUSMA, following Bamako's call for its departure without delay. Those were the top stories. Now the news in detail. The son of former Chief Justice Gloria Moses has disclosed that his mother and three others have been charged by the police for murder, criminal facilitation, and giving false information to law enforcement officers. War Scouts statement followed reports that the Liberia National Police has concluded its investigation in the gruesome murder of Charles Musu and has charged the former Chief Justice for murder. The son of the former Chief Justice told reporters on Tuesday in Monrovia that his mother and others were allegedly charged are innocent and urged the Liberia National Police to find the murderers of Chada Musu, who was brutally killed at the home of Madame Gloria Musu Scout in February of this year. War Scout noted that the family legal team is prepared to challenge the government's charges and to take legal battle with all those involved in tarnishing the reputation of his murder, including journalists. However, police spokesman Moses Carter says the police have not released any report charging the former Chief Justice and others as been speculated. He said the police will in the coming days release the investigation report in the murder of Chada Musu. The police spokesman, however, told Arasia News on Tuesday that former Chief Justice Councillor Gloria Musu Scout and others linked to the investigation are in police custody. In a related development, Justice from Liberia and other organizations have embarked on, the vice tenor barrier of the cooperating political parties, Councillor Charlie Bromskin, has aligned over the proliferation of harmful drugs across the country. Councillor Bromskin lamented that these harmful drugs are being imported into the country by people she referred to as enemies of the state to destroy the future of the nation. The CPP vice tenor barrier is therefore calling on Liberians to put aside their political differences and collectively fight the importation of illicit drugs to save the future generation. According to the female legal practitioner turned politician, she has observed that over the past weeks, the country has lost some of her potential young future leaders as a result of the intake of a substance called kush, something she said is downplayed by the Liberian society and could have serious future implications. Speaking Tuesday to cross-section of citizens, when a group honor the band of progressive women and children of Liberia endorsed the presidential bid of CPP's tenor barrier, Alexander Cummings, Councillor Bronskin cautioned the women not to take lightly drug abuse that she described as devilish spirit creeping into the Liberian society. Reading the petition earlier, an executive of the group, Gabrieline Dawa, said their decision to petition Alexander Cummings was as a result of his contributions to the empowerment of women and children in Liberia. Dawa said Cummings quest to see the protection and empowerment of Liberians can be clearly seen by his recent selection of Councillor Charlie Bromskin as his running mate. According to her, the group has therefore decided to support the Cummings-Bromskin ticket because they believe that the CPP government will bring transformation to the country. In a related development, Justice from Liberia and other organizations have embarked on a campaign to ban the selling and consumption of kush and shisha in Liberia. Speaking via mobile phone Tuesday from the United Kingdom, Justice Forum Executive Director Maxine Pacquiao said they are currently soliciting signatures to petition both the House of Representatives and Senate to ban kush and shisha in Liberia. Pacquiao said it is frustrating to know that majority of the young people in Liberia are the main consumers of these substances. According to him, they are currently in Maigibi, Lofa, and Nima counties, encouraging people to support the campaign to ban the importation and marketing of kush and shisha in the country. He also wants the legislature's cooperation to ensure the future of the current generation is protected. At the same time, Maxine Paki has termed as confused and a complete lie Finance Minister Samuel Tour's recent statement that the WIA administration has taken about 27,000 Liberians out of poverty. The Habel College in Lower Maigibi County is poised to get a university status and a new name. According to Maigibi County District 2 Representative Alpha Jones, he has preferred a bill seeking the indulgence of his colleagues to give Habel College a status named a Star Maigibi University. Representative Jones disclosed that the change of name and status of the Habel College is for residents of the county to see it as their own instead of restricting the college to a certain part of the county. He said they had several conversations with prominent individuals and the student community in regards to change Habel College to Maigibi University to bring it on path with other university colleges across the country. Representative Alpha Jones added, by thanking the CDC government for accepting to increase budgetary allotment to the college from 460,000 to 541,000 United States dollars. The Maigibi County District 2 lawmaker made the disclosure Tuesday to legislative reporters following plenary decision on his communication for the bill to be passed. The Lacosas College of Education has become one of the first tertiary institutions to own das Braille machine as means of providing inclusive learning in Liberia. The Braille machine will translate literature into Braille, a reading and writing system for blind and visually impaired people. Making the donation Tuesday, Yusuf Gender Equity and Social Inclusion Manager Rakidia Badio said the gesture is usually word of joining Lacosa's efforts to ensure Liberia develops and builds an inclusive society where everyone can benefit from the educational sector. Assorted brailled materials donated include brailled in boxer, printed recorders, pens, among others. Receiving the donation, Lacosa's president Benjamin Wei lauded Yusuf for the gesture and pledged his commitment to aid other institutions offering brailled courses to make use of the materials. For a part, a braille instructor at Lacosa's, Chris Moriah, lauded Yusuf and the Lacosa's College of Education for the inclusion of visually impaired people in their institutions. The donation was made by the United States Agency for International Development to its transforming the education system for teachers and students in Liberia program. This newscast is brought to you from the radio service of the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. We broadcast to you from Dupont Road, outside of the nation's capital, Monrovia. And in foreign development, the U.S. State Department has called for an orderly and responsible drawdown of the UN peacekeeping mission in Mali, known as MINUSMA, following Bamako's call for its departure without delay. The U.S. government said it is concerned about the effects this decision will have on the security and humanitarian crisis impacting the Malian people. We will continue, unquote, to work with our partners in West Africa to help them tackle the urgent security and governance challenges they faced, the U.S. said. Unquote, we welcome further consultations with regional leaders on additional steps to promote stability and prevent conflict. The U.S. Department added that the military-led Malian government must adhere to all of its commitment, notably transferring power to an elected civilian administration by March of 2024. Mali accuses MINUSMA, whose current mandate expires next week, of failing to respond to security challenges. That's RCI News Bulletin in detail to end a recap of the top stories. The Liberia National Police has charged with murder, criminal facilitation, and giving false information to law enforcement officers. The vice tenor of the collaborating political parties, Councillor Charlie Bronsky, alarms over the proliferation of harmful drugs across the country. The Habel College in Lower Maigibi County pushed to get a university status and a new name. And off the home front, the U.S. State Department has called for an orderly and responsible drawdown of the UN peacekeeping mission in Mali, known as MINUSMA, following Bamako's call for its departure without delay. That's RCR News Bulletin. Augustine Sir, good evening.
Minutes past 7 o'clock. News bulletin come over 7 on Truth FM 96.1. The very next time the year news on the station will be at 8 o'clock on tonight, by which time we'll bring you more news on the station, Truth FM 96.1. Today is Tuesday, having to be the 20th day in the 6th month, and the year remain the same. 2023 is wet Tuesday here in Liberia, especially to be in fact in Painesville. Right here in Painesville City, Dupont Road is wet and it's raining. So let me take this musical break coming from Tico Smith, one of our Liberian artists, while I'm with Sekou. So before that, let me entertain you a little bit with this song.
It's deep on the air, So young when I be the king. Yeah. Mama Liberia, we're sorry. Mama Africa, we're sorry. Mama Liberia, we're sorry. Mama Africa, we're sorry. Our story is the Lord.
So you just get your photo cassette for October 10. Say, yes, Mama Liberia, I'm sorry. Maybe the way I voted the other time, now I'm going to vote right. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do the best team, or in fact, I'm going to vote for the right person that will be able to transform, to make sure that the system is better. Oh, yes, man. Tico Smith, Mama Liberia, I'm sorry.
But nobody hear you cry. You plead for justice, but no one to help you out. Yeah. Mama Liberia, stop everything Liberia. Now while you have to go through the shames and pains, neglected and disappointed, sweet line of liberty, Mama Liberia. With the tears that flow from your eyes, you keep on pressing on. Despite of the shame we brought you through, you never close your door on us. Wipe your tears from your eyes. I know.
Yes, look, you know this.
Hey,
You know, sometimes when you run your own mind, you gotta say, I'm sorry. So for those of you who even asking me for what are these songs, this song is sung for all of us as people. So now when you run, you're gonna say, I'm sorry. Some of us, there's something we did. Hey, Sekou,
I'm listening to you. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, stop the rape and I'm talking about what kind of song? Today we're not playing no song. So Sekou will be back after the news bulletin. We are back. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Mabon. And while we were on a break, let me see. This person, Alfred, sent us $10. Thank you so much, Alfred. They sent that person sent $10 to SKTV on Cash App. I want to say thank you so much to Alfred for that donation to SKTV. I want to make sure he's not the only person, so that way I can other people don't feel ignored for their contribution. Yeah. So far, that's what we have now. $10 from Alfred. Yes. So yes, Mabon. You know, our politics is getting serious. And the information we have, we were told to be careful with the information. People don't want to talk about it because a lot going on. Do you know that there are a lot of parties now negotiating with the CPP that they will support the CPP in the second round. That they already know that the CPP is going to make it in the second round.
But even seditions, even if you ask sedition, they will tell you that.
I am talking about. Okay, your boy, Bill Carson, the guy who always.
Don't mind Bill. Bill, I guess you're problem with Bill. Don't mind.
Bill Carson just sent $5 to SKTV. Bill Carson,
thank you. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Thank you, Bill.
He sent $5 to SKTV. Thank you, Bill Carson. We appreciate it. So there are parties that are negotiating with the CPP for the second round.
Okay.
And some of those parties, maybe they are in the run. They are going to be running.
Okay. Oh, all right.
They will not be taking anything because if they believe that those parties can only take from either Joseph Boakai or CDC. Because a lot of people are gravitating towards the CPP already. So the people that the CPP already has, they may not go anywhere. They will only be adding up. You understand what I'm saying, right? It's going to be adding up. But then, let's say, for example, Joseph Boakai supporter, a lot of them were people from Lofa, people that have voted for Joseph Boakai in 2017. All of them, or the majority of them from the Bani Belt, going to be voting for Clarence Monuba. You understand? And the lady that he just chose as his running mate, she is the former superintendent in Masurado. She has her own supporters of Unity Party too. They're going to be going with her. Tiawon Gonglo is going to be taking a lot of votes in Nimba County.
Indeed.
And Prince Johnson is not on the ballot for president.
No.
So whether you Gio, you Mano, you Madingo, so long for Nimba, all the people that are residing in Nimba there, they say they're going to vote for one of their own. So the Nimba vote going to be split. But then the vote that is not going to be split, because there's nobody on the ticket there, from there is the Bassa Belt. The only person on the ticket there is Charlie Bronsky. So all those talk of rescue mother, rescue father, rescue uncle, rescue grandchildren, all those things, those are just talk. But when it comes to reality, the CPP is going to win the Bassa Belt.
The
not because of Charlie Bronsky alone. But you have a lot of great sons and daughters on the CPP and with the CPP. The likes of Bezonga family. Bezonga is a household name in that place.
Indeed.
You have Baron Brown. And all those big names from Basso, they're all with the CPP, including their daughter on the ticket as vice president. Who don't want to see your own there or up there? Who don't want to be represented at the highest level? So now, some of those parties that are running, let me just say, by the end of the day, we could have over 20 political parties registered for president.
Yes, indeed. And what's going to happen though? Yes.
But most of those small parties are going to be taken from mostly because a lot of people consider the Unity Party as a former ruling party that want to come back.
So people are saying, in fact, they are not opposition.
Yeah. So people say they just want to come back as a ruling party. And CDC was elected because of their failure. You see the funny thing? And then CDCians who are disenchanted, who say that George Weah is not a good leader, the Weah did not consider them. They fought for George Weah. They did everything for 12 years. And then few people, the one they call the strange bell fellows, the one that just came in, and took over and controlled the CDC. So all of those people, they're going to be going to different parties. Some of them will go to the CPP. It's like CPP is growing, the other people then that are declining. And with all those small parties then, they're going to be taking vote from the UP and from the CDC. So at the end of the day, when you get to the second round, people are already reaching out. And I said I was going to share some information with you guys.
Indeed.
It's the fight between the Benina Ure family and the UP people. And I can tell you this is beyond Joseph Boakai alone. Benina Ure, his son Costa, his daughter, they are resolved. And they are threatening to fight. They are threatening to fight back the Unity Party to the letter. A few weeks ago, Henry Costa had several meetings with Tiawan Gonglo. Something that they said it was agreed upon, or the negotiation started when Costa was in Liberia the first time. In fact, we are told that the meeting they had in Liberia, where Henry Costa, Yombly, Dallas Dillon met with Tiawan Gonglo. After when both Yombly and Costa felt betrayed by the Unity Party, by the UP, and to send him a Boakai. So they met. They promised Tiawan Gonglo that they're going to work with Tiawan Gonglo. That whether it's going to be Yombly or Costa, one of them will go with Tiawan Gonglo. They promised Tiawan Gonglo. Now, when Costa left and came to the United States, Darrell Dillon had a meeting with Rescue 2, the guy who I say is a human being parceller. So they had a meeting with Dillon and they took care of Dillon. And like bro, when they say already took care of the man, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So when the man took care of Dillon now, while Costa is already on this side now, that changed the whole thing. So Tiawan Gonglo felt betrayed. Tiawan Gonglo now called Costa. Well, what happened? I thought we agreed that you people, we're gonna form a team. Costa said, I don't know what people are doing, but when you come to the United States, we'll talk. Tiawan Gonglo came to the United States. They had several face-to-face meetings for the possibility of Costa going on the ticket as vice president for Tiawan Gonglo.
Wow.
So, so now there was some green light for the possibility. However, Benina Ure on the other side does not want that. Benina Ure would prefer, if they're not going to go with UP, let it go back to the CPP. Because they destroyed the CPP, they tackled the CPP because of Boakai. Now that Boakai was not grateful to them, Boakai didn't give them what they wanted. So they'd rather go back to CPP than to go to Tiawan Gonglo, because he feels that going to Tiawan Gonglo will be a waste of vote, a waste of support. He's saying that Tiawan Gonglo is not going to win. He's not even going to go to second round.
Okay.
So, like, going there will be like a waste of time. But Costa, for everything that transpired between him and the ANC people, I'm not talking about CPP, the ANC people, when he was assaulting Mr. Cummings, he is finding it difficult whether or not he will be accepted by the CPP people, especially the ANC, from the ANC part of it. Because most of them feel like Costa insulted Cummings, Costa did this, Costa, and some people, they don't want to let go. So the conversation right now as we speak, Costa might likely go with Tiawan Gonglo. But again, some other people now from Tiawan Gonglo's side are saying it will be degrading. It will be like, because the Tiawan Gonglo diluting his own political future, because he is considered by his supporters, people that like him to be president or something, they feel like he is the integrity person. So Costa, who has been accused of everything around in the world, to have Costa, for the reason why Costa could not even go on other ticket, because some Unity Party people feel like, oh, Costa is a blackmailer, oh, Costa is loudmouth, oh, Costa is disrespectful, nobody will take Costa seriously, blah, blah, blah. Those were the things that UP guys were telling Wakai. But now, some supporters of Tiawan Gonglo are telling him, what? Costa? Win or lose, you want to keep your integrity. Why you want to put Costa on your ticket? You say you stand for integrity, you're against corruption, you're against this guy who has been accused of being a blackmailer. This guy who has been accused of taking money from here and there. This guy being accused of being in bed with the government. Why you want to take that person? So they had first meeting, they had second meeting, they had third meeting, and we are informed about it. I know about it. I even can tell you some of the things that were discussed in that meeting. But as it stands, Tiawan Gonglo in Costa thing is real. And it's like there are some resentment, there are some reservations from both sides. But what I was told also, for Costa, is not about winning.
Because they were coming as to what you
It's
see
not
them
about
as
winning.
threat.
It's about one is about settling score
Okay.
with the UP people, wherein once they are in the race as contenders in the race,
Mhm.
you have the opportunity to campaign against Joseph Walker in the UP.
Yes, and you can say whatsoever
So
thing
that will give you the
you want to say.
opportunity to really, really, really get to them.
Okay.
And that will also open way for him doing this in the second round, wherein they too will have the opportunity to sit on the table to negotiate for the next government. For tier one, he thinks he can win.
Mhm.
He thinks he can be president.
Indeed.
So it's funny, but it's real. Tier one Gonglo won to win. Costa want to be on the ticket. Win or lose.
So,
they know
Sekou, then, if I may ask you, sorry for cutting you off, but which party ticket are they going to run on, if I may ask?
Tier one Gonglo is his own man. I don't know how they're going to register.
Mhm.
I don't know which part. I don't know the name of Tier one Gonglo party, but I know Tier one Gonglo is running for president. He declared for president already. So if at all it takes Henry Costa will run with him. So now that's where the problem is with Benny Nayure. That's a very good question. Costa wanted to form like a collaboration between the ALP and Tiawon Gonglo Una Party.
Okay.
But Benny Nayure doesn't want to be part of just some kind of a trial or experimental group. Just one day, just go there just to run for the sake of running, even though you're not going to win, knowing that you're not going to win. He doesn't want that. He wants to be associated with winning team. And I was also told that the campaign launched by the Unity Party, the campaign of divisiveness, the campaign of Congo and native thing, that is hurting Benny Nayure so bad that he was one of those people too who have been talking among themselves that they see this as an attack on the quote-unquote Congo people. So they rather support the ticket that has been accused of being Congo ticket as opposed to going to any other person. You see? So they see the attack on Komis and challenge ticket as an attack on the entire Congo people. People consider themselves Congo. For me, I don't even know who is Congo in Liberia because everybody gets someone a trap. It came from someone a trap. People just change their name.
And sometimes they kind of name. We are all Liberians, though.
Yeah, but people who consider themselves in that cycle, in that arena, they feel like it's an attack on them, so they rather support the so-called Congo ticket than support anybody else. But the bottom line is, all of these things we are saying right now is not helping the UP. It's not helping the CDC. Because Tiawon Gonglo, if he pick up any steam, if he pick up any momentum, regardless, it will impact both the CDC and the UP. Second round, where they will go, we don't know. But Costa want to sit on the table during the second round. Costa want to be able to campaign against the UP and the Unity Party and Joseph Nima Boakai. And it is clear from our information.
Mhm.
And no matter what, they will not support Unity Party. And no matter what, they will not support Unity Party. In fact,
So that means all that love just ended in.
in fact,
Mhm.
we were also informed reliably
Mhm.
when that Tilia Ure saga happened about the DNB tag team.
The tag team, yeah.
She was called. She was talked to. And they offer something to her. She said she cared about her integrity, the money. She said she's a business person. She said she was maybe made shame. She said she was disgraced by the way they went about the thing. So she's not ready to take money. Maybe they think Taylor Ure Acosta. Because that one you can kill my power you.
So Sekou, you can also confirm this for us that Costa no longer running for the senatorial position.
No, Costa not running for anything.
Okay.
Senator, no. Costa not running for senator. If he's a human being, right? You could change his mind between now and tomorrow, even after this broadcast. You could change. But as far as we know, today, Costa is not running for anything. We said this before from the beginning that Costa is not going to be running for anything. When they say Costa went to Liberia, Costa was just looking for attention. Costa's problem, let me tell you something. Costa's major problem, Costa want to be on the table. Costa want to be able to negotiate. Costa want to be able to charge people, okay, this is how much I want. That's all. It's all for Costa, it's all about money and fame. Because he knows if he get fame, he will make money. He can use that. He can leverage a lot of things. So, no, people are not worried about Costa. Even Sir Joseph, he's not worried about Costa. He knows Costa is not running for anything. So, yes, I can confirm that to you based on our information. Costa is not running for anything.
All right. Thank you.
So, maybe you can take the call from Liberia, ask them which of the three major political parties they think will go to the second round. You can just name two. You can say GNB and we are and GNB or
so two major political parties, right?
The three major political parties, which of the two you think will go to the second round?
The best two. All right, so you can keep the calls.
You just say which of the two you think will go to the second round. And you tell us why.
Okay.
Anybody leave topic, you can just tell them thank you and take the next caller. We ask you a question and go to that topic.
All right, so that's good. So keep the calls coming for those of you who've been following us since 6 o'clock. You already heard the topic, and we've been here discussing a lot of things. So call us now and tell us which of the three major parties will make it to the second round. So call us now on 0770203125, again 0770203125. Just call us and tell us yes, party A and party B will make it, or party C and party B, or party C or party B and party C, party A and party D. So that's just what we want you to say. Don't hold no rope, hold bush, yeah and then no. Hello? Go ahead, Chief.
We are not thinking about ANC or TPP. We are already clear out. So we are looking at people to make a decision in October 2023 to make sure we put GMB as the president of the NLC.
GMB and who going for the second round? What are we talking about? Oh, okay, no second round. All right, no problem. At least. Okay, thank you. So this oh my man. Hello. Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Okay, from Compound 3, Grand Bassa County. Okay, go ahead, Chief.
We Nation.
You say?
It's commonly called We Nation. We Nation.
Okay, yeah, we'll get you. Go ahead.
Okay, JMB and CDC will go for the second round, and UP will take the victory at the end of the day. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. That's it. Just make it sweet and short. To this caller, good evening. Yeah, my brother, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us?
I'm Sekou Shuri calling from Guanama.
Okay, from Vonjima, Lofa County. Go ahead, Sekou.
Yeah, it is glaring that CPP is going to go to the second round. You can tell from how CPP is rising from the bottom now when they started telling us from the beginning that CPP was not going to go anywhere. Now you can see the momentum CPP has picked up. So the second round for CPP is clear. So the race will be between CPP and CDC. So our battle line is between us and the United Party in the first round. So the second round, the CDC and the CPP will go.
Okay, thank you so much. And to this caller, good evening.
Yes, good evening. This is Boris I come from Banston, Nimba.
Okay, from Banston, Nimba County. In fact, how the weather now, sir?
Oh, it's been raining this morning, and by this time, no really going now.
Okay, Chief, go ahead.
Well, the second round will be between Arizona Cummings and JMB.
Okay, Arizona Cummings, the CPP. All right, and out of the Unity Party going to the second round, CDC off to this caller. Good evening.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, Chief, we great to thank all your name and from where you join us.
Oh, I'm Tennessee Bank from Grand Cape County, Iowa Sport.
That's great. Go ahead, Chief.
For the second round, I'm seeing CPP, ANC, Arizona Cummings, and CDC going for the second round.
The CDC and the CPP going for the second round. Thank you so much. And to this caller, good evening.
Yes, sir. This is John from.
Yeah, go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, John
from Bapolu County. That's good. Go ahead. If I had a weather now, sir.
The weather is very much cool today.
Now, it's a rainy season town. Now, rainy season town, so you're not going to bear it. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah. So, for the first round, we were in the first place, while second place, and we will go in the house.
So the CPP and all of the United Party going for the second.
No.
You say what? I didn't get you clear.
We're not hearing you.
I'm not really getting you.
But anyway,
yeah, I think I'm getting about the CDC and all the CPP. So let's call. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, man, but I'm great. Thank God. Your name and from where you join us? That's good. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, the runoff will be between the Unity Party and the CPP.
The Unity Party and all of the CPP.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for your participation to this call. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my brother, your name and from where you join us? Wow. You said from where?
Police Academy.
Oh, okay, from right here in Painesville. Go ahead. Mama, right now, the weather. The real funny or what?
Right, the name joking.
Okay, the CPP and the CDC. So you want the two C to go for that's good. To this color, look, yeah, when I came into that with laughter. To this color, good evening. Yeah, my brother, your name and from where you join us? Okay, that's good. Go ahead.
Yeah, the election will be between the United Party and the CPP.
Okay, the United Party and the CPP. All right, so that's good. So this caller, good evening.
Hello, my dear brother. This is Joseph.
Okay, go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, the second runner will be Joseph Yaman Boaka, which is the United Party and the CDC.
Okay, Joseph Yaman Boaka and the CDC. To my brother Emmett Hammond. Emmett, let me say good evening. United Party and all of the CDC. Okay, so let me go to this caller. Good evening. Yeah, my brother, your name and from where join us? Okay, go ahead, Chief. ACO and CDC. Okay. I don't know what they will pull a Kennedy, but it's good. No, I beg you, they were not talking.
I said the three major parties.
Yeah, we're talking about they go where ACO. Well, anyway, that's so good. So good. We should keep taking calls.
Just take two more.
Yeah, so let me just take two more, then we'll cross over to you.
Two more, then we take calls from here.
Oh, what happened to the phone? Keep the phone free. Quick, but yeah, keep the calls coming. All of you there, the calls keep coming until the phones are free. Yeah, man. That was spoiling, man. They put on the phone. Let us call. Good evening. Seku, I think you gotta go ahead. My phone want to do something.
Okay, let me tell you the funny thing. From the start of the course, when the first two people talk about UP, the one that say UP going to win, somebody here says that was a good only to hear the call of
they just put it on the comments.
Let me tell you the funny thing now. When the call started switching, where ECPP were mentioned all the time, either they say CDC, but they will say CPP. They are CPP and Unity Party. So majority of the callers mentioned CPP and one of the other parties, right? And the people that say, she could hate to hear call for like they say again. She could not start taking call for ANC people. They say, start taking call now for ANC people. Maybe when people calling you, you know that's ANC or that's CPP.
I don't even know what are the people calling, but that's the best thing to do. Actually, let them call. So let me take more calls. Good evening. Hello. Yeah, my brother, your name and from where join us? Go ahead, Chief.
That's it.
Okay, thank you so much. One round for the party. So this caller, good evening. Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Okay, no second round. Okay, thank you. No second round according to him. So yes, so Seku, I don't know. You still want us to take
So the lines are open here. It's so interesting.
It's so interesting.
So when the call start going the other way with the CPP.
And how the result can come, Seku, when reporting at that, when the result coming and that's some people will be yelling, they'll be shouting, but after a certain time, you just need to read a radio, and now when you're not again.
So when after the first two, every other person account, whether they say CDC, they will mention CPP, or CPP or Unity Party, CPP, Unity Party, CPP, CDC. So everybody at least CPP or something, CPP or something. So the same people that say Seku hate to take calls from Liberia, the person say again, Seku now start taking calls from the ANC people.
But the thing is that the platform is open to who be independent. I don't know what the
that makes the SKTV unique. We don't pick and choose. We are open to everybody.
No.
People that can call, we don't even know who they are. And you've heard me here many times telling my boys and my friends, everybody to take everybody call, even give everybody a chance to talk.
Indeed.
We never will cut you off when you're acting funny. When you're insulting, using languages that you're not supposed to. But yes, the lines are open here in the diaspora. Let me pin the numbers. You can call either one of the number from WhatsApp or from or directly. 480-862-0783 or 401-2081. So yes, call these numbers. So and then we will tell you exactly And you tell us exactly, who you think the two parties that will go to the second round. I mean, make sure if I type the number right. We already got a first caller here. This person looks like Brazilian monk.
Yes, you got it right. Brazilian monk. 4023. That's monk.
Monk, how you doing, my brother?
Not much.
So tell me about it, man. I mean, I know you're gonna give your opinion, but what do you think about the calls from Liberia?
Oh, the calls from Liberia, the people over there are too emotional. They cannot think about their feeling,
Yeah, but
for the CPP, they are comments. People are like, though the platform is open. The reason people come to the SKTV because people believe that the SKTV is balanced in the analysis. The only thing here is the SKTV is not going to be doing selective amnesia here, where they will talk on topic that you choose to, that you feel like wherever the news take them, that's where they will go. They will care less whether it affect comments, whether it affect Bwaka, whether it affect Georgia. The SKTV is impartial. That's why some of us come here every day. We try to make our input because we validated all the shows. We know some of them they got more views, but the substance is just not there. So we don't waste our time on the platform. We come to SKTV for fair and balanced analysis. That's what we are here for.
Thank you, my brother. So what do you think?
Well, for me, I say all the time the dynamic is going to change. I know on ground the people are seeing the reality. We will give Georgia on paper. He's the incumbent. He got advantages, but there are also disadvantages when you're the incumbent. It's very easy to campaign than to govern. The Liberian people are resolved. They know that Georgia is not capable of executing this job. Even Seditians themselves, they believe that. Some of them would be that. I would understand that. But the reality is Georgia cannot execute the job. Things have gotten worse. I mean, it was not all rosy or bread and butter, but we know that Georgia have made everything worse in Liberia. And the average voter, they will cast ballot against Georgia. So that's why you see the popularity of the CPP is growing every day. And people now are thinking, for the first time, people are getting the same time. It might be between a Cummins and a Bwaka rather than a Georgia. Mm-hmm. Like I said, the more the negative sentiment on ground affects Georgia, even Joseph Bwaka that was never in play, now he become an option as well. Because people are saying it, You don't have to like the man. You don't have to be emotional, but it's just the reality. Security situation, no job, no investment coming to the country, yeah. They're making these 1 and 2 projects, yeah. I know all these projects are for election purposes, all the quick fixes with the road, but people are not buying into it. People talking about the economic issue. How do you get jobs? How do you pay your children's school fee? How do you put food on the table? It will be more important to voters than all the quick fix projects all over the country that he's claiming that he working harder. No, brother. Everywhere around the world, the economic and the pocketbook issue will take over any infrastructure development. People want to put food on the table first before they can think about your rules or your invincible pact. No, they won't count those things. The most important thing is pocketbook issue, and I just believe Georgia will not be reelected.
Thank you so much.
That's the reality. I don't think he will be reelected. All right, man. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, Cyrus. So yes, let's go to Joseph Conto. Joseph Conto, are you there?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure. So tell me the two parties.
Well, let me say this first of all, if you don't mind. I think Joseph Bwaka, the UP is in trouble. I do believe that the UP might not make it to the second round, and here's why. Yesterday, hello?
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, yesterday, Dr. Clarence Moniba announced his running mate. And Clarence Moniba, first of all, Joseph Bwaka, the two counties that prepared Joseph Bwaka for the second round were Lufa County and Tarabako County in 2017. And Mr. Dr. Moniba being from Lufa County, from the Bani Bell, that is going to be a zero fight between he and the United Party. He's going to take away more votes from the United Party in Lufa County and Tarabako County. And it is highly likely that Joseph Bwaka will not make it to the second round. So I think it's going to be between the CDC and the CDP. Says the CDC have a committed base of maybe 30%, 29 to 30% in every election since 2005 up to now. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Thank you so much. So those of you that were calling back to back, you can keep your call coming in. Yeah. I saw something here. Let me see here. Let me take this caller right here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Yes. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Alfred B. Thompson, Sr.
Alfred B. Thompson.
I'm calling from Austin.
Okay, go ahead. Who you think, what are the two parties you think will go for the second round?
The two parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two parties, it will be CDC and CPP.
Okay.
The Congress will win the election.
All right. Thank you so much.
you.
He said it will be CDC and the CPP and Comey will win the election.
So,
We'll take one more call and then we go to the radio.
Yeah, we got a from Liberia. No
So
time. News up next.
Hold on. Let's finish out what we're doing here. Okay, that will drop that person. So we will leave the radio. We'll still continue with the show. So Mabel and the team over there, thank you so much. Mabel, I will get to you later on today. We got some unfinished business. We'll talk later.
It shouldn't be a direct wrong, please. Well, thank you so much. And thanks to all of you, folks. Thanks to all of you for following us. Keep following SKTV. We love you from Liberia with all of our heart. Sekou and the rest of the team want to say good night from our end here in Liberia. And you probably can't sleep, brother. I don't know what you Sekou.
I can't sleep.
When I wake up in the night, I was just.
I know. You know what? I will sleep after the election.
I like that. And anyway, thank you so much.
I will rest. I will sleep good, and rest after the election. Thank you so much.
All right.
So yeah, we still have callers here. Let's do this. 765 number, last 4 digit 83874. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Hello, caller?
Hello, Sekou?
Yes. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Nya Volula. I'm calling from Indiana.
Nya Volula from Indiana. Nya, go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Sekou. I think the analysis now should be if Joseph Walker will reach to the finish line. You can see the tones of the UPs are changing.
What do you mean? What do you mean reach to the finish line?
You will not reach to the election day. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean? What do you mean reach to the election day?
He might not even make it to election day. That's what I'm saying. They are not following the social media posts of the interaction of UP Palizan or Joseph Baga supporter like Martin Cody. Then if you see that post today, tunes are changing.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
They're comparing now the candidate health of Joseph Baga and his physical health. Now he posted today. Usually he posts UP and CDC your vote. Today he posted the mental health of a candidate and the physical health of a candidate your vote. You seeing it? So things are changing. Tools are changing.
So you people were writing about physical health and mental health?
And mental health, go to market quality, you will see such thing now going on. Tools are changing. So always post, Joseph Walker and CDC your vote. But today you see mental health and physical health your vote. Show to us that something is happening somewhere.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
So
they like the benefit of Joseph Walker reaching to election day. It's a chance. That we're waiting to see. UP are playing politics with their old man health. They're acting selfish with his old man and his family are sitting there. They're backing all of this selfish behavior. Look, I'm a Liberian. I would love to see 100 years of former vice president who I can boast of tomorrow. But the way they carry about with this man, they're pushing to his grave early. They're pushing this man to his grave early. UP only there for their self-interest. They're not there. They're not looking at the interest of the party. So So we wanted to see.
Wow. All right. Thank you so much. Whew. I know most of you have been calling the same number when other people are on. You can keep your calls coming in. Trying to see here. All right. There's no update yet on that. Yeah. So while we await calls to come in, those of us who have been saying that Joseph Boakai might now run, we said it for several reasons. We said including his age and his health. We have said this before, and they told us that we will, I don't know, keep your calls coming in. I missed some calls, but I don't even see the phone ringing. Keep your calls coming in. We said two reasons. We said his age and health. Right now, we received some information, but we are not ready yet to come here and talk about it until we can authenticate the information, as we always do, especially when it comes to major information about people that are relevant to our political discourse. So we're not going to say anything. We don't know anything yet. We are still investigating until we get the facts. We can collaborate the information and get the facts. Maybe by tomorrow we will come here and talk about it. But again, whatever be the case, even if Joseph Nima Boakai is healthy 100%, why is it that they call this call, just missing this call, and the call is not coming through? A lot of people, some people call him, but the call is not coming through. I don't know why. I'm just seeing the missed call, but I can't see the call coming. I don't want people to feel like I'm ignoring their calls. So the UP people, they know exactly what is going on when it comes to the health of Joseph Nima Boakai. We told them, like this caller here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Rafi Kani. I'm calling from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Oh, wow. How you doing?
All right.
Yeah, so go ahead. Your life.
With the topic, with all the confusion going with all those political parties, I myself here is confused because, you know, when you talk about UP, Unity Party, everybody is making, you know.
Mama, you're live though. I don't know who you're waiting for to talk. It looks like you're listening to your radio instead of listening to your phone.
Yes, what I'm saying is,
just talk directly. You are live on the show and you are on the phone. So go ahead, everyone listening to you. Don't stop. Just say whatever you want to say.
What I'm trying to say, every political party, there's the confusion in every camp. So we are confused right now.
What do you mean confusion in every camp? What kind of confusion you have in CPP right now?
Well, if for the conversation you guys been having from last week till today, you guys you're not supporting one group. We don't even know who supported who anymore because everybody are talking about the guy problem. So who really the people supposed to vote for? Who are you guys supporting? Nobody know who you're supporting.
So, oh yeah, nobody know who is supporting, and that's a good thing about us. But who do you support? Are you looking up to SKTV to tell you who to support?
No. I'm looking up to SKTV for the positivity. You guys are bringing a good topic, but then sometimes I see you got disqualifying some other people.
So in short, which are the two parties you think they're going to make it to the second round?
Well, Waka is all of the thing right now. Right now, what I'm looking at is Congolo or Cummings, because those two are the only two people I see right now that we have the Liberian people.
How Waka is out of it?
My man, the man are old man sick. The same merry-go-round thing we're talking about, that the same thing they bring into the table.
All right.
The same Ellen Johnson group, and the same group coming again, we can't cut again. It's the same old people.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much. Caller 929 number. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Napoleon, and I'm calling from Los Angeles.
Napoleon from Los Angeles. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Sekou, the thing is clear, very, very clear that Elizano Cummings will win this election. And I believe that he might go to the second round with the CDC. Because Omer Bwagai, from now to next month, you hear they will give us news. There will be a breaking news that Omer Bwagai is dropping out of the race. People may not believe it, but I believe that's what's going to happen, because this man is sick and the people just pushing him for their own selfish thing. And it's wrong. As Liberians, we should be smart this time around, and we shouldn't be in a hospital for the next 6 years taking care of old men. You know how they take care of old people here in America. And the man is old. I don't know if Waka got children. I heard he got children, but I'm doubting them now, because I can never allow my father to be used because of power. The children have, they are educated, they go to school. Let them fight for themselves. Let them, if they want to be president in the future, let them work towards it. But they shouldn't use the old man for their own selfish aim too. Because if he has children, which means they are selfish. Which means they are selfish. They want for their father to accede to power, for them to, do the same thing that Helen did with her son, Raul Salif. I think that's why they are pushing their father, because I would never allow my father to be in that situation and allow him to be bad-mouthed by some greed politicians. So thank you, Sekou.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, folks, this thing is getting serious. Again, let me update you on our Cash App and Zelle. We have this person here. Bill Carson sent $5 to SKTV. And before then, there was somebody else. I want to make sure that was Alfred. Alfred sent $10. Alfred sent $10. Bill Carson sent $5. We want to say thank you to our donors. Every now and then we will always, update you on the Cash App and Zelle. Let me make sure on the Zelle. But yes, the two Cash App number that we have. Okay, yes. So, folks, when we ask which of the three major parties, some people get offended. The three parties that we all know are CPP, CDC, and Unity Party. And the three major candidates supposed to be Alexander Cummings, George Weah, and Joseph Numa Boakai. But as it stands right now, UP will remain amongst the major political parties. But, give me 1 second. So, the CPP, the CDC and the UP will remain amongst the three major parties. However, the three major candidates in this race will be Komis, George Weah, and Jeremiah Kuhn. And something could happen if Joseph Nima Boakai does not register or drop out of the race as suggested as predicted by the last caller. Something we have said over and over. That could have a shift in the race. One thing, Ira Tiawan Gonglo will rise into the third position, where in UP will go to the fourth position. Because a lot of people are voting for UP or supporting UP because of Joseph Boakai. So if Joseph Boakai is not in the race, potentially that will be, a bad news for the UP. 612 number, last 4 DJ 1024. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. My name is Una. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Go ahead.
The thing I wanted to say here is that with Joseph Nima Boakai, I don't want people to say he's dying because people can have pacemaker and live for the longest. My mom is 102 years old and she has pacemaker in her heart. And every time we go for checkup, the doctor will say she got 8 years, as the years go by. So I don't want to say it, but the way the election, I know CPP will win. That's for sure. Thank you, Sekou.
No, I want you to say it again. I didn't hear you. Please repeat yourself, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I was saying that I hear people talking about Joseph Nima Boakai will soon die. He got pacemaker.
But nobody said that. Nobody said that on the show though. That Joseph Boakai will soon die. Nobody said that.
No, not today.
Okay.
Not on the show. Not today. But I hear people saying that all the time.
Okay.
But I just want to say that people will pacemaker and live for long. The only thing is they need to go to do their checkup every now and then. But with the three major parties we're talking about, CPP is the lead. Amen.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says CPP is in the lead. Like I told the lady, nobody on SKTV have said, or we have heard anybody saying that Joseph Boakai will die. No, nobody will say that on this platform. It will not encourage that. We all pray for his good health. And we all think that Joseph Boakai will live and going to be living until the time God, choose for him. However, what we have said, everybody don't get the same stamina. We are all different. Somebody can get pacemaker in them, but because of the stamina they have, they can withstand a lot of things. They can do a lot of things. They can still live for sometimes. Some people are weak. And when they get certain sickness, it can take them down very fast. What we are saying, because of the aging and the sickness of Joseph Nima Boakai, the presidency or campaigning for the presidency may not be conducive for him. He and his family should prioritize his health. All the other people that we just heard about, including the mother of that lady who just called, is that some of those people that we just heard about, they're not running for anything. They have very minimum thing to worry about. They're not running for president. They're not running for even for janitor. Their family are there taking care of them. Their family are there taking care of them, worrying about them, what they will eat tomorrow, how they will eat, whether they're taking their medication, keeping eyes on them, taking them to hospital in time. They don't worry about anything about them. That is different from somebody who is running for public office, and not only public office, but the highest office in the land. That is the problem. I don't know how you can get this. Nobody say when somebody got pacemaker in their heart, they will die tomorrow. No. But the fact that when you have heart problem, you don't do good with stress. When you get heart problem, you need to focus on your health. When you get those kind of problems, sickness, and you are old, you're getting older by the day, your family should worry about you, your survivor. How long you can stay on this earth and take care of you and be, and play fun with your grandkids. That has been the discussion. Nobody's saying Joseph Baker will die. Oh, when you get pacemaker, you will die tomorrow. No. Nobody have said that. All we are saying, when you have certain health condition, you must focus on yourself, take care of yourself, and your family should actually focus on you and take care of you. But when you are running for president, you not only focus on taking care of you got to focus on taking care of your campaign. You will be hearing bad things. Some of the things will frustrate you. Some of your own party people will frustrate you. People will be on the internet, on social media, on the radio, insulting you, saying all kind of bad things about you every day. And you're not even going to focus. You want to know how well your campaign is going. When you get frustrated, your blood pressure will go up. Something bad will be happening in the campaign that will hurt you. You must be in a better health condition. You must be mentally fit. You must be able to pay attention to detail. You must be able to make good decisions. But when you are sick, all of those things are impaired. You will not be able to make good decisions because you are not mentally stable. You are not physically stable or physically fit. That's what we are saying. Nobody is saying Joseph Baker will. All the people are saying Joseph Baker will die. They just amplify things. They just make things bigger. And some of them actually, they are in this thing not for Joseph Baker, but they are in it for themselves. So they care less about him and his family. That's just a fact. Even sedition, I've never seen any person praying for the death of the woman. Nobody. And nobody should do that. The people that will talk about Joseph Baker death first and foremost are the UP people. Some of them will even come on Facebook and come and say, what are Joseph Baker with that now? Can you imagine? Oh, Seku. Joseph Baker in which year? They are worried because they know exactly what's going on with the old man, but they want to put it on somebody else. They want, like Liberia would say, they want to beat their pepper in somebody else's mouth. They want to beat the pepper in my mouth. They will say, hey, Seku, what does Joseph Baker with Dana? Oh, Seku, where is Joseph Baker going to be in which year now? What does Joseph Baker will have, heart surgery? You will go and say those things. You are saying it, you know exactly what's going on with the old man. All we have done is to pray for the old man. And ask you people to stop using the old man for your own political benefit. To take the old man health out of politics. I think we have to have more color here. This person look. Oh, I think the person just hung up. Oh, now phone just give up. The phone just went off. Caller that was on the line, the phone went off. You can call the other line. Yeah, so people should be very careful. When you go, they will interpret or misinterpret what people have been saying. I've never heard anybody say Joseph Baka will die just now or soon. No, I've never heard that from nobody. I've not seen it anywhere. The only people I've heard and seen writing nonsense and saying nonsense when they call are UP people who are so worried for the fact that they are taking risk with the woman's life, his health. They are the one going around. Oh, and you said Joseph Baka will die tomorrow. And you said Joseph Baka is sick. And you said the man will not work. Even just before yesterday, somebody came on this platform. Oh, so cool. The last Joseph Baka help you're talking about today. Did you see Joseph Baka to the to the rally, to the program they had? They were asking me, as if to say we are praying bad for the woman. Bad thing happening to the woman does not benefit anybody. That will hurt the country. Personally, I like to see everybody getting involved, everybody will be healthy, and getting involved on the level playing field, wherein everybody will have the opportunity to exercise their franchise. But we also have to be human beings. Being human being is looking beyond politics. But some of them, their mind is so beclouded to the extent where they see nothing beyond politics. Anything you say, even if I went on my page today and say, hey God, just that, they say, hey God, they will say, they will come there and start interpreting that for themselves in a political way. Right now, if I went and wrote something and say, hey, I'm disappointed, the first thing they will do, they will start to interpret whatever you're saying in their own way. Hey, caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from? 612 number. 602 number. Come on, man. I thought that was a call. That was those crazy, how do you call them? Commercial, I don't know what they call them. Robocalls. So, everybody that I have seen talking nonsense about Joseph Boakai's life, his health, are all UP people. As a matter of fact, we were informed yesterday that the reason why, like I said, I didn't want to go there, but I will just throw light on it, and then we will dig deeper. We'll give you more information. The reason why Jeremiah Kun did not appear yesterday on the closing argument as promised was because of the condition of the woman wherein he left the country. Other people have been traveling. For example, Kumi's been traveling here and there almost all the time. And I know in so many occasions, Kumi's been traveling to Nigeria, to Ghana, to Kenya, all the time. But nobody attached any urgency to it. Nobody say, oh, men are good. Because of the same health condition, people are worried about Joseph Boakai. So sometimes they may could even travel on a non-medical mission. But the fact that you're keeping the man things secret, people will go and interpret for themselves. Somebody say, oh, the reason why the papa Jeremiah didn't go to that training is because the papa condition was kind of deteriorating, and then they decided to fly him out of the country. Where is he going? Oh, we don't know. Why is he going there for? We don't know, but the main condition is now all right. Okay. If Joseph Boakai travel was in the open, and Joseph Boakai speaking to journalists while traveling, journalists asking him, where are you going? What's going on with that? That's not only a good optics for him, that's not only a campaigning for him, without campaigning, but it will erase most of the doubt people have on their mind for him. But you taking the man, covering the man, taking the man behind everybody, smuggling the man out of the country, you expect people to go and say good thing about him? You always think negative. Our minds always think negative, human being as a whole. That's why we want to do something, do it in the open, do it publicly. If you're a politician, so that people can know exactly. But if you do it secretly, don't expect people to say good thing about it. People always go and interpret for themselves. So, for those of you who think that you will run for president and then everybody will be praising for you, you are mistaken. Who think somebody running for president will not be scrutinized, you are mistaken. If you think somebody running for president, their health will not be discussed, you are mistaken. Sometimes, not everybody will play a decent. Not everybody will play, right. Some people will go even as far as attacking your family. Some people will go and involve your family in the conversation. Something that we will not do, but some people will do it. So when you are running for public office, everything is possible. So if you are a CPP person, you should be sitting right now smiling. Honestly speaking, you should be sitting down now smiling. If you are Kumis, if you are Musa Belete or anybody within the CPP leadership, you should be smiling right now. Because why? A few months ago, they said Kumis is not going anywhere. They said CPP is not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, people kind of suggested that UP already won an election. Liberian people have resolved Joe Barker win the election first round. Now, when you ask the Liberian people, and the good thing about this call today, as always, SKTV, the calls are coming not only just Monrovia, we listen to other radio stations. Most of their calls are just coming from there. They not come from Soul Clinic. They come from Princeville, Mamba Point, Kerry Street, District 7, District this, all around there. When people calling from Bapulu, people calling from Funjaman, people calling from Buchanan, people calling from Bon County, Magibi, it means that people are listening to SKTV from everywhere in Liberia. And they are interested in listening to SKTV and knowing what's going on in the country. Thanks to SKTV team players, and also a big thanks to Truth FM. Because of Truth FM, now we are not just in Monserrado. Facebook is worldwide, but the cheapest way, the easiest way for our local people to listen to us is through the radio station. That's why down the line, SKTV will have our own radio station in Liberia as well. But right now, Truth FM is like our own radio station because we have a very, very cordial working relationship, and we are grateful. We have hit the 2 hours mark. And those of you who share the show, I want to say thank you. And the 2 people that contributed a $5 and a $10, we say thank you. We appreciate it. I know many of you always contribute to SKTV. If you don't do it today, it doesn't mean you will not do it tomorrow. You don't do it tomorrow, it doesn't mean you will not do it the day after, or in a weeks or months, or even a year to come. But we appreciate everybody. We appreciate you for coming on the show and staying here for a whole 2 hours or sometimes 3 hours. We appreciate you. We promise to come on every day. Sometimes we not come on time. And many of you got concerned when we didn't come on right away. We were late like almost about 25 to 30 minutes. Sometimes that will happen. We have some circumstances. But yet, we are on. We came here and we share information with you. You share your thought. And we'll be here tomorrow again. So like you said, if you have a business, you want your business to be advertised, call us. You want to be a sponsor of SKTV, and you have something you want to share with the public, feel free to let us know. We will do it for you at a very, very reasonable cost. If you're having businesses, individuals that have certain things that want to share with the people, we have businesses, for sponsors and stuff. Whether or not people contribute $5 here and there on a daily basis, we will not worry about it because we'll be having something coming in that will help us take care of everything that we are taking care of, especially in Liberia. But the fact that we do not have that we have to do everything from pocket, that's why every day we come here, we ask you people to continue to support SKTV. And credit to certain people, whether somebody do or not, they will always be there they have been always be there for us. Like you said, sometimes huge amount matter, but consistency matter to us most. The $5, the $10, so long people are consistent with that, we like it. If you give out $10, $20, $25, $50, we appreciate it. We are happy with it. But there are certain people, they've been like one group of people all the time supporting SKTV. One group of people. But everybody else's contribution is important. I want to say thank you. We'll be here tomorrow. And like we said, we will dig deeper. We'll dig deeper. The information we are having, we will investigate, we'll dig deeper, and we will tell you exactly the fact. See you tomorrow. And thank you all for your contribution and for sharing our show. As always, we love you.
Pito Calite!
Samalolo, Bossy. Yeah, Jade Pen, I'm when music Bossy over. Jade, Bossy, then the man, the music killer. Bossy, then the choir music killer. Bossy, then Bossy then Jate Bossy then man the music killer. Bossy then kwanya music killer. Bossy then Wali yangu mango bossy then Muso nyuma ungo mango bossy then Mambi mbolongo bossy then I envie mbolongo bossy then Dikitu na de bossy then Boss Chosu den gabala US lana kono mo usi ni biro la che I ngono ka Wala kela nekene tisi tamala Just ku de nemba nego wole ngadela I am so nyuma uyo ngotela La be masacha wolome MBP la Vesi basini nsini mambikono uwo dala kalambenji la bega mako boss Wa iwe kibole diananke Bolo ibala heji ko bake Samalolo nata anfile kono beji la morovi abe afeka na ben Ko bossy dene Antonio Soare Gine against me manga yako A bossy the way KPC Chico Press movement Jati the tell A bossy the way Jati against Samalolo Na manager Mr. York Na bossy the way Meza Duke Na bossy the way Azaya ngo merci lile Atisi yala chomo ngo bossy lile Udi plem le ngo bossy lile Ministro da jina lile Journalist ya style ya bossy lile Madam President Tumba Fofana kwenye kama sa ngo bossy lile Seku kutuku Mande festival chairman a chomo ngo bossy lile Seku kene SKTV Chomo ngo bossy lile Kwenye kabele uruzu So kama dingo ngo bossy lile